Hi, it's Jerry here. It's so great to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm starting to mix Guarda, which is one of the upcoming EP songs. The goal of mixing is to find a good balance of all the recorded instruments and to make the song sound more engaging to the listener. My target work amount for mixing is maximum of 10 hours per song. Let's see how long will it take to mix this song. We'll start with making a static mix. Let me show you how. This is Reaper, my digital audio workstation or DAW of choice. I use the same DAW for recording, but this one here is a new project just for mixing. I have rendered all the recorded MIDI instruments into audio tracks. I also consolidated the comp tracks so the best parts of different takes were included in the final track. Then I exported the final tracks into this mixing project, which you can see here. I also brought over this reference track, as I like to compare my mix to the original one every once in a while. I have organized my recorded tracks under this mix bus or folder so I can keep the reference track outside of my mix. This mix bus is going to be the master bus for my mix. In addition, I have organized all my drum tracks under this drums folder as I plan to use some effects that apply to the entire drum kit later on. Okay, I have inspected all the tracks and brought the item volumes to the right ballpark so the signals hover over -18 dBFS in all tracks. Let me show you the bass track, for example. You can see that the item volume was pulled down by 4.5 dB, and now the signal is at the right level to start with. Then I pulled the faders down to -10 dB on all the instrument tracks. This gives me room for maneuvering the faders of each track, as well as keep the levels on the mix bus under control. Some people say that getting the levels standardized across the tracks is not necessary, and I agree with them. It's not mandatory at all. However, I like having a standard starting point for mixing. It's like a clean table to start from. Part of my workflow, so yeah. Cool, now on to the static mix. Static mix is a quick mix which just using faders and panning and nothing else. No EQ, no compression or anything else either. The idea is to get the overall balance right from get-go, which will create a context for the rest of the mixing moves. Once the balance is right, I can focus on tweaking individual tracks as much as needed. Doing a static mix will speed up mixing and helps to maintain the musical perspective throughout the process. I should not spend more than 15 minutes for getting the static mix done. Let's start the clock. Great, done. Stop the clock. And there it is, a static mix of Guarda. The mix sounds very good already, but I took a few notes about how to improve it still. Remove lead guitar noises when not playing. Snare is a bit weak, make stronger. Sax solo more prominent. Add a smoky 50s jazz club atmosphere, film noir. Coda guitars are rough, smoothen them up. And push the end tom hit to the back and make it bigger. These tweaks will be made in Mix 1, and I will share that with you as well, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes view to making a static mix, and please let me know your questions and comments below if you'd like. I hope to keep seeing you around. Have a wonderful day and take care.